Welcome back, guys, to the channel. My name's Moniz Phoenix. This is Faded Lines Tarot and Astrology. I'm glad you guys could be back with me again today. Um, I'm going to be doing another video for you guys. This is going to be the full moon in Virgo, the eclipse, and it's happening tomorrow about 6:30 in the morning Eastern time, so about 5:30 here Central Time where I'm at. But I hope this finds you well. I hope you guys are doing well, hanging in there. I've had to do a lot of healing, and I've been going through a lot of changes myself. So I think the most important thing is to understand that you're not going crazy, and that whatever is ending right now is meant to end. Like, we need to really get into that grounding energy of Virgo and just know that um, where we've been putting our energy, where we've been putting in the service, the details, all these things, just understand that, a lot of things are changing. People are quitting their jobs. People are moving. People are going back to things that they left behind because too many other things got in the way. And that just imposes a little bit of what is actually going on right now in the energy. Mars has just entered into Pisces as well. So that's going to take a little bit of the up in your face edge off. However, Mars is debilitated in Pisces. It doesn't really like being in Pisces. But with that being said, I feel like we can maneuver the energy to where it will work out better for us. So anyway, I'm going to start into the reading. I'm going to pull a card from the Hidden Realms Oracle deck. And then I'm going to pull an oracle from the Archetypes Oracle. These are big cards, but I really love them. They're really kind of new as well. So shuffling them is not the easiest. So just bear with me on that. But I've already kind of pre-shuffled, pre-meditated on the cards. And I was supposed to go out this morning and do some other things before I jumped in and started, doing the readings. And I was like, no, this is just, I just had that intuitive feeling that it just was not the right time. So here I am, and we're going to be pulling from this for the full moon in Virgo, the eclipse. And let's see what the Hidden Realms have to tell us. I will be reading a little bit out of the books on these as well. So, yeah, just wanted to let you guys know that, because it does take an extra minute or so to read the book. What do we got going on for the full moon in Virgo? What messages do we need to hear? What messages do we need to receive at this time for the full moon in Virgo? I'm going to pull this one. The Chess Queen. Trust and strategizing. Trust and strategizing. It's a beautiful card. Trusting in your tuition, trusting in that what you're doing, like today, strategizing, going throughout your day, just being guided, what you're supposed to be doing. But we're going to read out of the book real fast on this. It's a number 30. So we're going to go over this. Here we go. The Chess Queen has all the tools you need to aid you in your quest for a life of purpose, peace, and prosperity. When she arrives as your ally, you are given the task of asking Spirit for a vision of your life. Ask also to know the right actions to ensue your part in this process of unfolding. Then, with a sense of trust, allow the strategy to be given unto you by the divine. Are you are your own goals and desires in alignment with the divine plan for your life? This is a reminder that there is your plan, and then there is the divine plan for your life. When you are in alignment with the latter, all manner of messages are delivered to aid you in taking the next right action for your life. The Chess Queen says that you will win this game as long as you let Spirit choose your moves. Follow your bliss and the inspired messages delivered by your soul you cannot lose when you enter the realm of the Chess Queen and she appears as your ally. So, um, just, like I've been saying, you need to trust yourself. You need to trust your intuition. You need to really, just like the card says, let Spirit move you. Let, your guidance influence you. Like I did this morning. I didn't feel like it was a comfortable time to do what I needed to do, and here I am. So, and I've got extra time now, so it's just very important to listen to your intuition and to listen to Spirit as well during this time. A lot of people are, in fear right now. A lot of people are, not sure about what's going on, what's taking place. But Spirit does, and you just have to trust that you're being guided to where you need to be right now. Now we're going to pull from the Archetypes Oracle. I love this deck. It's a very artistic deck. It's very detailed. But we're going to pull one from here, and then I'll read out of the book as well. Also, guys, if you would please just like, share, subscribe, tell your buddies, if this messages are resonating with you. Please don't hesitate to share. And one just flipped out of the deck onto my lap, so we're going to take that one, and we're going to see what it has to say. The Storm. Yeah, eclipses are all about storms. I mean, I'm not going to lie. Eclipses break things up. Eclipses, bring in stuff that we don't want to happen because it needed to happen. And we're having to navigate. We're having to navigate through this, and things that we were stagnant on, things that we were not making decisions on, things that we were putting off, things that this eclipse season is definitely going to be breaking those patterns down. They're going to be breaking them apart. So we're going to see what the Storm card has to say. Bear with me. This book, however, I love using it, but the book is a little bit hard to navigate. So bear with me as I look for the Storm. And also, it's really important that we don't let, fear hold us back, because right now is a very unsettling time. Here it is. It's a very unsettling time, and so, we're really kind of hesitating. It's almost, okay, we're going to do this or get back into this, and we're like, oh, frick, should we really be doing this, blah, blah, blah. So, anyway, the Storm says, The chaos, the whirlwind, the disorder. So if anything right now is feeling chaotic, disorder, all that, it's here to show us that it had to take place. It had to happen in order for us to get on the right track. Possessing an energy much like the Tarot's Tower card, the storm undergoes all that is. Everything that was solid, known, and relied upon is stripped away by the winds of fate. The ground becomes the sky becomes the center, and then the center disappears. The storm is a great equalizer. No matter how far we've come on a path, no matter our age, wealth, or wisdom, we can't hide from its savage winds. Their disturbing howls stir anxiety and make it impossible to see and think straight. You must wait it out. If you try to fight the storm, you will lose. A better option is to seek temporary shelter and a reliable friend. When all else fails, go within. There for a moment you settle into the eye of the storm. So, yes, right now, I mean, guys, look all around us. Look at, the political storms. Look at, your own personal storms. Look at the issues here in the U.S. Look all around you. But it's, Spirit is telling you that these storms are they're going to come and they're going to go. So what do we do during storms? We seek shelter until it passes. So just gain solitude. Virgo is here to help ground us during all this kinetic energy. So thank goodness, right? So I feel like, whatever you're going through, whatever life is changing, whatever these situations that, are beginning to get like they're going to be too much, just write it out. Find somebody that you can confide in. Talk with a friend. Talk with a family member. Strategize. Figure out from day to day, okay, what can I do today to make positive progress? Even though we may feel like it's not positive progress. All right, so I'm going to adjust my camera a little bit and get it down to where you guys can see the cards. And let me adjust it just a little bit, y'all. My table is... All right, there we go. Much better. We'll let it focus up. But anyway, now we're going to get into the tarot. And we're just going to see what the tarot has to tell us for this full moon in Virgo. Full moon in Virgo, March 3rd, tomorrow at 6:30 a.m. in the morning, New York time. So 5:30 here at Central Time, where I'm located, and it will be 4:30 a.m. No, wait, I apologize. 3:30 a.m. California time. Mountain Standard Time, it'll be 4:30. Approximately around that time. What do we need to see for this full moon in Virgo? I'm using the... Oh my gosh, I just drew a blank. Sorry, y'all. The Golden Tarot, sorry. The 7 of Coins, the 9 of Cups. I'll try to get these angled to where, I know there's a glare, but there we go. Sorry about that. Ooh. All right, so we have the Page of Wands, 5 of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. And I'll show you the cards as well too, guys, without, that way, you can see it without that glare on there. But anyway, Let's get out some more cards here. The Devil, the Three of Cups, Temperance, Full Moon in Virgo. These two wanted to flip out. Okay, so we got the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Coins. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords. That way you guys can see her. We have the Queen of Swords. So, this is Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, air energy. Give me just a minute and I'm going to kind of see what we got going on here. Timing is very much in play right now. So you really need to keep that in mind. Timing is definitely at play here. There was something here that, you invested in, and the investment, there was a tie there. Either there was something that you were investing in that was bringing a lot of strife, a lot of disparity, but you were connected to it for a reason. Maybe it was because you had to have the money. Maybe you had fear of the devil here, because Capricorn energy, because you felt like if I don't hold on to this thing that I'm investing in, I'm going to be in this Five of Swords energy, in this conflicted energy. It's going to bring a lot of conflict around me. Now, this could be, with your job. This could be with a partner. Anything in your life that you were investing in, giving energy to. Temperance is here to balance things out. Temperance is here to soften it. Whatever conflicts that you were having, maybe it was, with a love partner or the job situation, there's going to be, you don't really have anything to worry about. Temperance is coming in. It's going to soften everything. You've got the Wheel of Fortune, the Three of Cups, the Ace of Coins. There's a Queen of Swords here that's going to be bringing in some information. And they may be going on a new journey. They may be deciding, hey, it's time for this. I'm done investing in this. I'm leaving and moving on. And that could create some conflict. Or maybe they are conflicted with it. But whoever this is, it can be any sign, y'all. But she is, oh yeah, definitely Aquarian energy here. But this is going to be very quick. Somebody is definitely going to be moving away from a love partner. They're going to be moving to or from a love partner. Maybe there's some influence there as well. Or maybe, maybe your partner is coming in and telling you, hey, I've got these opportunities, I'm going, So there's going to be a lot of decisions to be had. If this is a job, you left a very chaotic job, and you're going to be coming into another job. It could be through a romantic partner. It could be through a family member. friend, family member, someone in authority is going to make things more clear. Whatever this is, if this is a younger person from you, they may be feeling very conflicted. If this is a childlike energy around you. Now, if this is just, a newness, a new adventure is coming in for some of you guys, because whatever this is that you left, this is going to be a better adventure for you. You're going to be able to be more your creative self, new creative endeavors. You could have a new love partner coming in as well. Anyway, we're going to move on, and I'm going to start clarifying some of these cards. We're going to clarify this Seven of Coins with the Devil here, and we're going to see why that's here, because I feel like they are very much linked together. And so we're just going to see what that has to say. Shuffle up these cards a little bit. Oh, there we go. The World. Yeah, there was definitely a cycle ending. Something that you were, a cycle that you were caught up in is ending. Definitely. You could have been involved with a fixed sign, you could have been looking at a very fixed version of who you were, of who the other person was at the particular time. Karma and the Hermit, yeah. And whatever the situation was, guys, I'm definitely going out on a limb here and saying that whatever happened was a karmic situation. It had to take place. Whether it was in your job, your house, your family, friends, a lover, whatever. It had to happen in order to get you on a new path. And right now, we may be feeling very dismay. Sorry, y'all, I didn't realize her boobies were showing. But anyway, because I'll get in trouble with YouTube. But anyway, I apologize. Anyway, Five of Cups, we're looking at this situation like, very disappointed, very, like we put all this energy, all this effort into this, and it just didn't give us anything. It just brought arguments and fights and chaotic energy. And you had to break free from it. There had to have been a breaking point. But someone's coming in here. Someone's coming in here with an offer. Let's see what this Knight of Cups, Three of Cups is about. Yeah, Four of Wands. Somebody wants to come in and build a strong foundation. Somebody's going to come in. It possibly could be marriage, lover on the bottom of the deck with the Tower. After, a very heavy disappointment. I'm curious as to see what the Temperance is here for, because Temperance is, very, very spiritual here. Way too many cards. I apologize. Oh, my Lantia. Okay, well, we're just gonna... Yeah, patience. I'm going to take that card because it has a lot to do with the reading itself. Patience on a new beginning. Right now, you may be feeling lack from this Five of Cups over here. Yeah. On the bottom of the deck, we have the High Priestess. So trust your intuition. Take small baby steps. You know, ride out the wave, ride out the storm. Yeah, because justice is coming in. You're not going to be left dry-handed or, you know, with nothing to look forward to. I think right now it's just a time of keeping yourself grounded, keeping yourself in a positive mind frame. What's the Ace of Coins and the Ace of Swords? What is this information coming in? Seven of Pentacles. You're going to find out some information about an investment you made, about something you spent time on, someone you spent time on with, whatever the case may be. But there's some information going to be coming to you. Maybe during the Mercury Cazimi time. Yeah. And it's going to bring victory in whatever this situation was about. You know, you may hear about a new job. You may hear about, yeah, the moon. It could be during this eclipse. The Fool, the Strength, the Nine of Wands, the King of Swords, the Six of Swords. Yeah, this could be some information coming in during this eclipse time, give or take a week, okay, for the strongest energies. But there could be some information coming in. It's a shifting. It's a shifting of the guard here. So there's going to be some information that comes in. And it's going to change your trajectory. It's going to change. It's going to put you on a different path. Now, are you going to stay on that path? By all means, you possibly could. You could get into that path and say, oh boy, this is perfect for me. Or this could simply be a path to, it's like a by road to get you to the main road, if that makes any sense. But anyway, guys, that's some really powerful information coming through. And just kind of let it sink in. Take what resonated with you. I hope that you make it through this eclipse, whatever you're going through. You know, just know that it's going to work itself out. And we're going to end it there, guys. But I just wanted to say thank you again. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe. And until the next reading, I will see you guys soon. Bye for now.